Good afternoon, Mr. Long, Mr. Sao, Mr. Wong, and the external creeds. I'm Lee Kai Shin, and today I'm going to present about the planning of the main facilities for eco-resort proposed at Kuala Kubu Baru. So this is the overview of my final presentation board. This is a trailing concept resort which is derived from the hierarchy of vegetation on site. These adventurous resorts is to provide thrill-seeking experience for the tourists and villagers in KKB as their entertainment at the area are mostly sightseeing. The activities provided are to attract the group of thrill seekers, families, and also the tourists. The site is split into two zones, which is landing and floating. All the buildings that sit on grounds are categorized as landing, whereas the suspended buildings are floating. The purpose of this zoning is to strengthen the concept of thrilling experience by celebrating height in the proposed design. This is the ideal sketch of my concept, which I use mainly three methods to interpret the concept of thrilling. First, creating mostly open space by minimizing the use of wall. Second, each building are positioned at different floor level. And the third, the use of net as shading device and also building elements to create suspended space. This is the bubble diagram of the overall site. And this is the overall site section that cutting through ATV store, main building, and the wellness center. This is the site plan. The buildings are linked by a bridge that brings the user from the ground to higher ground. Now, I'm going to talk about the floor plans for my three clusters. The first one is the main building cluster, which is this, a lobby and a wellness center. All of the spaces are basically categorized as two zones, which is workplace and share place, where the workplace is only accessible by the worker. This is the dropping area right in front of the reception, which is this area. And from the right side of the building, the management office and the garbage room are located at a distance from the lobby. This is to provide privacy for the workers. While at the left side of the building, it is a cafeteria with souvenir shop. The guests can also access to the ATV store through souvenir shop. This is the section cut of the main building and the elevation for the cluster. Next, it is a cluster mainly for ATV facilities. In the floor plan, the ATV equipment store is located right behind the ticketing counter, which is this, for the convenience of the worker. There are also public bathroom provided for the visitor that came for the quad bike challenge. In front of the ticketing counter, which is this, there is a waiting area for the users to access to the viewing deck. And this is the plan for the viewing deck. This is the cut section of the rear side of ATV store and the front elevation of the ATV store. The third cluster this is a private restaurant with the winding ramp that connected to the viewing deck. The restaurant has 2 levels. On the lower level, indoor and outdoor dining area are provided. And at the kitchen, there is a access way for the back of house to prevent any interruption to the guests. On the higher level, the empty space over here will be covered by the net to provide bigger suspended play space for the user. And so this is the section and elevation of the private restaurant. These are the exterior view of ATV store and the private restaurant. Interior view for toilet and restaurant. These designs are inspired by the Eco Bamboo House in Bali. They use net to create suspended spaces and bamboo as the main structural system for the whole building. That's all for my presentation. Thank you.